Hey guys, my name is Citiac and welcome back to another episode of Woodville here in City Skylines 2. Where last episode we completely reinvented our whole train systems. We deleted every single passenger line and we deleted every single cargo line as well and redid them all in hopes that it is a better system. Now, remains to be seen, but it does look like there is more people utilizing them. It's kind of the same goes for the cargo lines as well, apart from this one. The cargo airport to Sycamore, nobody wants to transport any goods, guys. What's going on here right now? What is going on? That one doesn't look too good. There's the train right now. It's not taking any goods back, but we'll see. We'll see, boys. But anyway, we have got a bunch of expansions that we're going to be doing over the next couple of episodes. And one of the things that we're going to be doing today is actually implementing something that we do not have in the region at all right now. And that's a prison. We don't have anywhere to send the crims. And we've got 16 people right now currently being sentenced to prison. But we have no available capacity. And with every series that I do on City Skylines, I always tend to build a prison on an island, and why should this series be any different? Bam, there is an island. You can see where this is going. You can see where this is going. So we're going to build our very own Alcatraz again for the 20th time. Listen, guys, I love it, okay? I love it right now. So, if you are enjoying this series so far, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new here, so you do get notified when more episodes do come out. Now, we have to do a few things to actually make it work on this island, but what I want to ultimately do is have a prison on here, and also have a public transportation connection via a little ferry, so visitors can come and visit their loved ones in prison, but we kind of have to have a road connecting. Luckily for us, there's a road just over here. We'll do it underground so we can't see it, and we'll kind of create the illusion that it is an isolated prison on an island. Yay. Very good, very good. Now, for those asking why I always do an Alcatraz style prison, I'll let you into a little bit of a reason behind it. The first time I ever went to the USA, I went to San Francisco. There we go. That's all you need to know. Fell in love with the place. Loved the Alcatraz on the island. There we go. There we go. So, we need to build the prison. And I actually don't know if I have the prison unlocked. No. Let me quickly grill it right now. There we go. And how big is the prison? Exactly. It is... oh, actually, do you know what? This will actually fit on the island perfectly fine. So I reckon we pull it like here. But then again, we also need to make sure we got a decent connection to... Actually, let me just drop it. Is there any extensions I've got to do on it? There is an extension building, and the other one is on the building itself. Right, okay, so we might need to do a few little shenanigans. But other than that, we should be okay, he says. We should be okay. Actually, if I left it where it is right now, where does that building get placed next? Right, we'll need to build a perimeter road going around it first. I'm going to leave it where it's placed right now. This might be the perfect positioning. Or it could be the wrong idea entirely. Right, run this down. So I've got my perimeter... Hold, have I just built the whole of that with an elevated road? I think I actually just have. Right, let me now delete all of that. I am an absolute buffoon right now, boys. An absolute buffoon right now. Let's try that again. Let's try that again, guys. Oh, wait. Let's not start the episode off like this, guys. Ciniac making mistakes, as usual. Right. So, that's all now locked in. Beautiful prison, boys. And obviously, we want to build that little bit of an extension. Now, that extension building is a prison wing. Now, I could just drop it, for example, here. And it becomes... Because the way the island's shaped, it's like a teardrop, isn't it? It's where the prisoners go to cry. We can just add onto it, but I think it's not the right position at the moment. So, what I'll first do is look at building a little bit of a road coming off just here. Actually, no, we'll pull it just there. And then after that point there, it becomes a highway-style road to then where we go underground. Why is it gone bendy-wendy? What is going on with this road right now? Is it the Anarchy playing shenanigans with me? Right, get out of here, Anarchy. No, it's because I've got the thing set wrong. Right. We might need the Anarchy just to get the slope the right height, if that makes sense. Right, run this all the way over. That's no problems, is it? No. And then we'll raise this up back to ground. So we'll go quite long. And then I'll connect that up in just a moment anyway. So we've got to create a road connection, unfortunately, just to have it functional so garbage can be collected. So, you know, the prisoners can actually get there on the prison vans. But we're going to create a shortcut route for people wanting to visit the prison via a little bit of a ferry harbour. Now, if I can get that extension building now in just here, or do I pull it like there? It's slightly out of the way a little bit. I'll put it just there, right? And then we'll get our normal extension on as well. And that's as far as we'll go with it. It's quite a high capacity. We won't need that many. I mean, let's be honest, boys. Have you ever built a city and needed a 500 capacity prison? Let me know in the comment section down below. Right, let me just bulk this out a little bit. Just so I can get the road in, and then we'll just fine-tune the rest of the area. Alright, there we go. There we go. I want to place down a bunch of rocks and stuff to make it look nice. So we're going to soften the terrain. So we'll soften it from the bottom first to bulk it all out. Come on, come on. Bulk, bulk, bulk. Bulk, bulk, bulk. Bulk, bulk, bulk. Nice. Right, that's worked out really well for us. So we'll add in a couple of little trees in. There we go. Oak trees, just to kind of finish off the island a little bit more. And there we go. There we go. Place a couple of trees down within the actual prison itself, because you gotta also be nice to them. You want to rehabilitate them. There's nothing worse than setting free a unrehabilitated prisoner. They would just cause more crimes. So I'm going to add a couple of trees in so they can have a little bit of nature. Very good. The prison's looking great, but it's not prisony just yet. There's still a lot more stuff we've got to do. Still a lot more stuff we've got to do, boys. So let's see how we can get the landing set up for the ferries then. Now, I don't know whether to go with the breakwater one because of the rocks that we can implement. I think we do, because we've got a breakwater pier over here. Now that added in the little rocks. Does this still add in the rocks? I can't see them. No. But it adds in the pebbles, as I like to call them. I could now theoretically go to the nature part here, the random rock formations, random boulders. Random boulders is better. Bring down the brush size. And that's what we're after. This is ultimately what we're after right now. And it might mean... Oh, no, it actually does get rid of the trees itself. So it might mean that I have to kind of go a little bit crazy. But I've got to make it feel like it's a rough place to be. You know what I mean? So I don't know whether to increase the brush size slightly. And... No, It's the wrong type of thing, that. We might have to also manually place down a couple of boulders and stuff like that, just to kind of play around with it. Right, we've got the anarchy on. I'm going to go around the edge of the island. We're only going to trial this just for a little bit, because I don't want to do it too much that it takes too long. Now, I manually placed the rocks over here, I think. I feel like I manually placed them, or did I use the paintbrush as well? I'll probably use the paintbrush as well. But you can see how long it takes. This is not really that thick of a brush, is it? I was kind of hoping it to be a bit thicker. But you've got to do it pretty slow. Now, it's got to feel like it's, you know, you can't escape from it. Even though people did escape from Alcatraz. Can't let people escape from here, boys, can we? No. What do we call the prison as well? Do we call it Woodcatraz? Right, that's it. Guys, you need to give me some name suggestions in the comment section right now. What do we call our prison island? We've got to have something good, right? We've got to have something good. Right, this is now making me realise how long it's going to take to place all these down. Now, they're random boulders, obviously. But I'm thinking we might switch out for the bigger ones now. So, we can go for, like, these bigger ones. Are those bigger ones? What I had before was just a random allocation of them, wasn't it? Yeah. Random rocks, random boulders. We want boulders. So I think this is just something that I'm going to have to fine-tune as we go along. But I like the island. I like the idea of it all being rocky. Makes it, like, impenetrable. Difficult to land boats to escape on. Difficult to depart on apart from the actual pier that we have set up. Yeah. Right, let's get the seaway crossing now all in. So, very small. Bring it out. So that's coming off there, and all we've got to do is bring it in there. Now, do I allow it to go down this way and then turn in, or do I allow it to kind of take a little bit of a shortcut? I think we allow it to take a little bit of a shortcut. So a nice little wiggle on the way down. That will do us just fine. So I won't set up the crossing just yet. We'll get everything needed right now for people not only to work here, but we need to get all the sewage and the power lines connected as well. So let's see. We'll do the power and sewage. Sewage and water first. Let's bring that over to there. That should then connect to all of you. Is that not connected for some reason? What is going on here? Right, okay, we'll connect it there instead. Now that is connected. So we just got to bring power over now. Which I could do a transformer station just to make it feel more industrialized, this area. Yeah, I like the idea of that. It feels really rough then, doesn't it? Doesn't need a transformer station, but it's part of the fun, right? So that gives us the power on the island. It's just lack of labor because obviously they can't get over here right now. So let's now officially connect the road up. And we'll bring this off a connection there. And we'll do a nice little bend in there. That's now all connected up. People can now get jobs. At least they snap up them jobs relatively quick. Right, let's create the little boat line, as they call it, here to... Which one should we go to? Let's go to that one. And back again. Now, we only require... And what boat line is it? We're only going to require one boat. And we want it to be a small open ferry. No, we'll do a small closed ferry. That's what we'll do. Completely free, of course. And there we go. We actually now have our prison on the island all set up. But I'm not happy with the rocks. I kind of want a few more rocks. So I wonder if I increase the brush size, whether we then get a little bit more. I'm not too sure. Or maybe I need to also kind of fan it out a little bit into the water with the rocks. As a way to give us a greater effect. Maybe, maybe. Oh, there's a helicopter on the way over. The employees have finally made their way over here right now on taxis, which is hilarious. That is kind of funny. But, yeah, you can also play around with elevation. How does the elevation... Okay. Right, elevation makes a huge difference. Right, let me reset that. Are they? Oh, that's... okay. Right, elevation has just changed the... Oh, no, I'm putting mausoleums. How have I managed to start doing mausoleums? Right, random boulders. 2. Right, this is going to add a whole new level now. Literally a whole new level. We've raised them up to 2. Right, maybe bring down that brush size now on this back end. And I might anarchy in a few more trees after anyway. Right, keep that going. So having them slightly raised right now is actually glorious. I feel like that's fine, isn't it? I don't feel like we need to do more than that. As I slowly choke, I don't feel like we need to do any more than that. Right, that's glorious. Right, anybody coming off the ferry? Oh, there's 8 people there. I wonder if they're employees. Who are you? You are... Oh, yeah, he does work here. You don't work here, so you're going to the prison. Going to work at full... Where are you? Okay, you're not going to work, so stop lying. Stop lying. Now, we don't have any prisoners currently here. So I wonder how long until we actually start seeing the prisoners being transported over here. That'll be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I really don't know. But I like this. I like the Alcatraz that we've kind of got. Okay, the rocks disappear when you zoom out. Right. Let me now just add in a few more rocks by the landing. So I want it to feel like there's a clear open passage for where the boats, and only where the boats come in. There we go. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me, boys. So the prison actually provides 142 jobs. The ferry provides 9 jobs. So it's 150 workers on this island alone. And now they've got a quicker way to kind of get to and from as well. So that works out in our favour. Is that another garbage truck or is that a prison van? No, it's another garbage truck. Oh, do you reckon we need a car park over here? I mean, they've got car parks already built in with the buildings. So maybe not. Maybe not. So we've got now the prison capacity. We've got 15 sentenced people. But I'm going to assume they're in the jails of these... Yeah, arrested criminals 2. Where was the other one? Here. 1. 4 arrested criminals. So they get sentenced. They're going downtown, boys. Now, if I put a district on this, it would kind of give us a name, wouldn't it? But I want you guys to give me a name for what we could potentially call Blackwood Bourne. Right. Guys, give me a name suggestion what we call our Alcatraz Island. Let me know in the comment section down below. That would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I don't know how long until we're going to see a prisoner go over there. But we do have criminals in the region. Sentenced criminals, might I add. Sentenced. And that's kind of exciting. That is kind of exciting right now. Glorious. Okay. Fantastic. Now, does that mean we need to increase the crime... Oh, sorry, the policing availability around? What do we not have? The central... Ooh, that's a good point. Let me see what else we could unlock under this. The CIB. Criminal activity. Something that offers a lower crime rate. Is that... I mean, how big is the building? I always remember this building being pretty big, but I can't quite remember. I mean, it's a decent size. It is a decent size. I think I'll hold out for just a moment. It is a decent sized building. Right, what's unemployment like these days? It is 1.9%. Not bad. And have we improved much over here right now? We're up to 94. This is a slow burner. This really is a slow burner to get the actual numbers that I require it to actually have. It's kind of funny, but it's not at the same time. Right, okay. Very good. Very good. Right, any criminals yet? No, no criminals. Now, there's actual people on the boat. Where are you going then? Surely all these people don't work there. But then again, there is like 140 odd people that could work there. So your destination is Toro Canyon. Wait, where? Is Toro... Oh, they're using it to go out to the outside of the region a bit easier. So what are they going to plan to do right now? Grab a taxi and skedaddle? Is that what they plan on doing? So they're using it as a shortcut route to get outside of the region. Well, that's interesting. Well, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to assume now then a taxi is on the way, right? Let me view public transport. These taxis should make a turn, right? Okay, maybe not. But what if I got a taxi stand down? A taxi shelter. And I dropped it there. Where did those people go? One's there. I'm keeping my eyes peeled, but I don't see where they're going. Which is interesting. But another 7 are now on the way. Right, someone just got off there. They're all now getting off. Yeah, so Toro Canyon is here, right? Yeah, Toro Canyon is that way. Right, makes sense. That's kind of wild that they're using it as a shortcut route. I kind of weirdly do like the idea of that. I got a little taxi kind of rank down there. So maybe they'll wait there as opposed to anywhere else. Who knows? They seem to be stopping there, which is interesting. But, hey-ho, there we go. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? So how many people? It's taking 3 people back. Oh, it's so speedy, isn't it? Why does it look so fast? Also, where did you come from? Outside of the region. Right, now I've got ya. Okay. Okay. So, is there any other issues anywhere else? I think the region is running really smooth. I think it is. There's a lot of love hearts popping back up again, guys, because it's February. People told me last time I mentioned it, it's the Valentine's thing. Because it's February in the game. Everybody's in love. How cute. How cute, guys. How cute right now. Right, so. Let's take a look at production. Exporting a lot. Wow. We really are exporting a lot at this point. What is our top exports? Timber, paper, wood, furniture, wood. Damn. So wood's low because we're turning wood into other product. And these are our biggest imports as well. Now, remember guys, this is Woodville. The whole point of this series is to build a region based off the wood industry. We can't make anything else. We have to import it all. So I don't think we're doing too shabby. I don't think we're doing too shabby. Another boat coming in. We have 1 person on board this time. And still no criminals. What a shame. What a shame. I don't see any prison buses out and about. Nope, 0 vehicles in use. So we might have to wait until new crime is committed. Yes. Right. I think we're in it here, boys. Nice little addition. Nice little kind of feature right now. The Rock, boys. Blackwood Born is what the name... Do we call it Black Rock? I don't know. Do we make it wood theme? Ooh, decisions. What's going on over here? Was there a crash or something? There might have just been a crash or something. Oh, is this looking busy? Right, they are taking their time. They're doing what they've got to do. Is it backlogging? There is no traffic jam. Stop it. Stop lying right now. There is no traffic jam. They seem to be getting by, but I wouldn't say it's amazing. I'd also say that could be a slight issue if it got worse. Now, it's an accumulation of multiple things. Wanting to go straight ahead and also wanting to make a left turn. Interesting. I think it might be an idea to have the flyover happen. But it wasn't a huge issue, but it's something that could potentially happen. The more we build up over here, we need a better flow through going through. Or we need to find alternatives to shortcut it all in general. Oh, I'm saying crazy things. Right, I'm going to have to end it here, boys, before I do something I might regret. We have our prison on the island. It looks beautiful. There is a lot of rocks. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.